Greetings, pilgrims. It's Will from StormTheCastle.com, and this is the Sense of Wonder YouTube channel. Thanks for tuning in. Today is Sunday, so let's enter the Sense of Wonder library and pick out a book. Today we visit St. Dunstan's Basilica in Prince Edward Island, on Prince Edward Island in Canada. So first, let's take a look at where it's located. Here's the border between the USA and Canada. And on the right there, I have an arrow pointing to Prince Edward Island. That's where the basilica is located. We take a closer look, and it's in a town called Charlottetown on the island. So let me tell you a little bit about St. Dunstan's. This is the final of four churches and cathedrals that were built on this site. The first one was a primitive wooden church in 1816. That was replaced by a larger wooden cathedral in 1843. And the stone cathedral, the third, was started in 1896 and finished in 1907. But it was destroyed by a fire in 1916. The fourth and current cathedral that you see here was completed in 1919. It is in the Gothic Revival architecture style, which was popular from the 17th through 19th centuries. We're going to look a little bit at the outside, and then we're going to go inside, because there's some things I found rather interesting. And I've also got a small Da Vinci tie-in, but I'll tell you a little bit about that, but I'm going to save that Da Vinci tie-in for another video. So isn't that beautiful? One of the things I love about Gothic architecture is those tall spires, and that's by design, to aid you to looking up towards the sky. And an interesting thing, and unique thing about this basilica is outside the front doors, there you see there are 6 statues. 4 of them depict gospel writers, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. And each is identified with Gothic script, and their creature is described in the book of Revelations. So isn't that something? Is it Revelations or Revelation? I think it's Revelation. So let's go inside here. Let's look at that front door. So now let me give you the Da Vinci tie-in here real quick. I'm going to do a video on it, but I noticed something in a lot of these Canadian churches, cathedrals, and in this case a basilica, is the roofs were built by shipwrights. And that looked like the ribs interior of a ship. That's really quite amazing. And that rosette there, that rose window, looks kind of small, but it's actually 14 feet wide. You know, that's something. And, you know, the architecture, of course, with the beautiful columns and the tall pointed arches. But see the ribbing there on all that wall? Just like the inside of a boat. And the stained glass windows are special in this building. And I'm going to point something out to you that I thought was rather interesting. Although I can only speculate on it when it comes to the stained glass windows. And that actual organ playing that you're hearing is from an organist right there on site in the basilica, which was kind of nice. They have it open for tourists, and I think most of these people here are probably tourists. And I can't remember what day it was that I visited. I don't think it was a Sunday. I think it was a weekday. But they open it up for worshipers and tourists, and the organist was really a really nice touch. It adds to the majesty of the building. So now let's talk a little bit about those stained glass windows. So of course they had a beautiful selection of very traditional stained glass windows like this. It could be 17th century, 18th century, probably German, shipped over from Europe. But they also, on top of that, they also had some rather modern ones. To me, no, I'm just guessing here, but that looks very 1970s. You know, and they're nice, they're okay, but there's definitely something about the older ones that I really love. But you know, it's something special about the Basilica. Maybe they lost some windows over time. You know, it does happen, and they replaced them with more modern ones. You know, I would imagine what it takes to replace those old ones, you know, with duplicates. So that's St. Dunstan's Basilica in Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island, Canada. Let's go to the Sense of Wonder Museum, because I have a couple more videos for you if you'd like to watch. And remember, never lose that sense of wonder.